Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Retro Wrestling Room. Monday night rolls around very quickly. We are back with another live stream watch along party of Monday Night Raw. Some big matches set this week. Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. They famously had that really good match at SummerSlam one year where Finn unfortunately got injured but managed to win the Universal title that night. We got Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez also fighting for a spot in the Elimination Chamber match. Dakota Kai is going to battle Ivy Nile for the Women's Intercontinental Championship #1 contender spot. Penta is having his first rematch in WWE against Pete Dunne. And they're continuing their rivalry that started a couple of weeks ago. And there's also more. If I click on the Raw page, there is... What was the other match? Yeah, AJ Styles returns to the ring. He's going to face Dominic Mysterio tonight. And it also says Bianca Belair and Naomi are going to be on the card. What does it say there? Maybe not in a match, but they're going to be there. And Sami Zayn is heading to Raw as his conflict heats up with his former best friend Kevin Owens. So yeah, it's pretty stacked by the look of it tonight. Should be a good one. Let me see if I got everything in order quickly. I think everything should be set up. Hey, that Master Dope in the chat. Hey, what's up? I hope you're happy. I am. Thank you very much, sir. Hopefully you can stick around tonight for the live stream. Once we get all sorted, the chat will be on the screen as well if you haven't seen the chat before. So as soon as the matches start coming up, we'll see what's actually... the chat will actually be on screen and I'll be able to keep up with it a bit more as well. At the moment, it's just placed on the side. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty cool card tonight. We got just over 4 minutes left until the Raw live stream starts on Netflix here in the UK. It is currently 4 minutes to, I almost said midnight. No, it's even later. 4 minutes to 1, I meant to say. So yeah, looking forward to the show tonight. It should be a good one, I think. I'm looking forward to Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins again. I don't think it's going to be quite as epic as their last battles when they were like actually fighting for the main titles. But yeah, still should be a good match nonetheless. Looking at the screen now, it's finally changed over. When it starts getting into that kind of 3 minute until the show starts, you start seeing the wrestlers coming up on the screen instead of just the Raw screen. I've noticed that. I just had Seth Rollins pop up on the screen then. If there's ever any problems with the audio or the visuals, let me know in the chat as well. I'll try and sort it out as we go along. When is Elimination Chamber now? That's got to be coming up pretty soon, hasn't it? We're not far away from that at all now. Right, I'm on the WWE website. When is Elimination Chamber? 1st of March. So what have we got? 2 weeks left? Is that right? Where are we now? 18th. So we've got... When? Oh no, okay. So no, it's even quicker. It's not this Saturday, it's the Saturday after. So we got this Raw and one more Raw. So next week will be the go home show for the pay-per-view. Okay. I mean, that men's Elimination Chamber is looking stacked. There's so many big names in that match. And we could either have Finn Balor or Seth Rollins in that match as well. Here's the video where it's really ramping up now. It shows all the different wrestlers. It's cool as well. It's got those old school kind of 80s, early 90s shots where it's got their like kind of logo coming up as well. Remember, like on like, I don't know if people will remember if you are watching this, like back in the late 80s, early 90s, where people would be doing their promos in front of a green screen and they just have their logo in the background. That's what it kind of reminds me of, this intro screen here. I like that. It's just over a minute to go tonight until that live stream starts. The last live stream I did was the AEW Grand Slam show, and a couple of hours before that I did NXT as well. It was cool to see the NXT show because I don't really follow the like television show. So a lot of those people I was seeing for the first time, and I was pleasantly surprised with the show, because I remember maybe like a year ago or so I watched just a random episode of NXT and I thought it was unbearable. I couldn't stand it. It just irritated me, the whole show, and the backstage segments were like really cheesy and amateurish. So it kind of put me off for a while, but watching that PLE where it was just the matches, I thought it was a really decent show. There we go, we're down to 0. I went quick. There we go, so the live event is just about to start. So should be all set up on here. I think everything's okay. I got the match graphics all in place. We'll also have the star ratings as well pop up as each match happens. Can I do I just like, there we go. Let's time. Let's see if that. Oh, okay. So working on there. For some reason on this chat. Oh, there we go. It's Oh no, it hasn't. Right. Let's see if it changes on here. Yeah, for some reason. Why is that doing that?
Live on Netflix. On the men's side, Seth Rollins is looking to qualify for the chamber for a
I close that window and then I pop open this window.
rivalry with this man from Judgment Day, Finn Balor.
No, it's still coming up with my other account for some reason. I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Very, very strange. But there's Roxanne Perez there. She's going to be facing Raquel Rodriguez tonight. The Judgment Day making their way into the arena. And here's Ivy Nile. She's got that #1 contenders match. If you remember, Chad Gable a couple of weeks ago demanded that she wins this belt, and the Creed brothers come away with the tag championship. Who's this coming in? A sports car. Okay, William Byron, apparently. I don't know who that is, but he's bringing AJ Styles into the arena. That's the thing, I'm not going to know these American sports stars, American drivers. Some of those references just kind of go over my head. Jey Uso isn't announced for the show. I'm not sure if he was last week either, but he still made an appearance, so I'd be shocked if he didn't show up.
Michael Cole and refresh and relax back from being out of the country for a bit. None other than Pat McAfee. Yeah, I wasn't out of the country. I was in Puerto Rico.
So there's Pat McAfee and Michael Cole here.
To hang out with the wife and the baby, but tonight magic is about to happen on Netflix. We're on the road to WrestleMania, Cole. Nothing magical when we went off the air on Netflix last week. The attack of a new day on Rey Mysterio. Gonna show you what happened a little tonight.
Really loud, didn't it? That music in the background on Raw. I thought maybe I had a different tab open or something. I was kind of looking there and I was like, what's going on there? There we go. Our music's finally stopped. And this was Kevin Owens attacking Sami Zayn 2 weeks ago. He came in and hit that package pile driver.
We both know exactly what you were trying to do with the package pile driver. That wasn't about trying to get ahead or sending a message. That was trying to end my career. Over what? Over a wrestling match? Over me not helping you win?
Oh, that Alabama slam, every time I see it, I've seen it so many times now, and it makes me wince every time I see it.
You know, that's what I thought being there for someone is. There's been some nerve damage. I don't know when I'll be cleared.
Shows how good Kevin Owens is, because he sold that so well. You know, it looked really dangerous, but I think it was relatively safe by the way he took it, the bump.
I'm not doing good. You sit there and you talk about the pain you're in and how your neck's hurt. You don't know what real pain is.
Kevin Owens telling Sami Zayn that he doesn't know what real pain is.
And where it all started for us in Canada. So clear it or not, I don't care.
There's so many clips of Kevin Owens doing it on Sami Zayn over the years.
Then you'll know pain.
I'm glad that they finally getting their WrestleMania match together, you know. They had that amazing tag team match against the Usos. That Meltzer even gave 5 stars. And they main evented that one night of WrestleMania. But to get a match together... Oh, the entrance ramp's really small tonight. Well, the entrance way, it's not a ramp anymore, is it? Sami Zayn get a good ovation there from the crowd.
Obviously, whenever it's those closest to you who do the most amount of damage, it's going to hurt even more. Happy to see Sami Zayn is out here doing okay. These Canadian lads certainly have been there, done that with everything before.
He's such a big fan favourite, isn't he, Sami Zayn? There you go, Sami Zayn just waving to the crowd here. So we start Monday Night Raw. Still favouring that neck from that attack a couple of weeks ago. Big Sami Zayn chance.
Gotta tell you, it's been a rough couple of weeks, but damn, that feels good to hear. Thank you so much for that. I've had a lot of time these last couple of weeks sitting, rehabbing, and just thinking about the history between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Yeah.
And there is a lot of history between these two.
It's really crazy. I think in the entire history of this business, there are no other two guys whose names have been tied to each other for their entire careers like this. I'm I'm talking from pool halls and community centers in Montreal, all the way through the independents, through NXT, through WWE, all the way to the main event of WrestleMania. We did it together.
We sure did. I mean, if this WrestleMania match is anything like their ladder war that they had in ROH that one time, oh, we're in for a treat at WrestleMania.
But unfortunately, Kev, there's no forgiving and there's no forgetting this time.
Okay, so Sami Zayn saying there's no forgiving or forgetting this time.
This time was different. It wasn't about sending a message. It wasn't about getting ahead in your career. You tried to end my career. The problem for Kevin is that he didn't get the job done.
Sami saying that Kevin did not get the job done with his when he was trying to end his career. It did feel different this time. I do agree, because obviously he's attacked him before in NXT and things like that, but this time did feel different. Come on. Here comes Millie to join the chat.
Sammy. What are we doing?
Oh, here's Adam Pearce coming out.
You've talked to Aldis about it?
Raw's general manager.
Listen, I know he wants a match. I know Kevin wants the match. I know they want the match too. Sammy, you know there is a big part of me that also wants the match. Easy then. But you have been given an answer more than once. I've told you no. Aldis has told you no. The board has told you no. Medical, Sammy. Medical has told you no. Boot if you want, it's the truth.
Okay, so Adam Pearce saying that everybody wants the match, even himself, but he's just not medically cleared at the moment.
You know it and I know it. So as much as I would love nothing more, and I've said this to your face, I say it again. As much as I would love nothing more than to make it official, the answer is no. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, no fun, Pierce at it again.
McAfee calling him no fun Pierce.
Adam, wait, hey!
What can he do though if he's not medically cleared?
Have you known me? Huh? How long have you known me and Kevin? You were with us long before our names ever touched a WWE contract. You know the history between us. You know this time is different. And you know I am not taking no for an answer. All right, Sammy. Adam. I am not leaving this ring until you give me that match.
Oh, okay. Sami Zayn saying he's not even going to leave the ring until he's given the match.
I've known you and Kevin for more than 20 years. I've seen it from the beginning. I've seen it till now. I know that you know I cannot sanction this. What do you want me to do? Something I've never done before? I can't sanction it. So what does that mean? Sammy, that means if Kevin wants to wrap a chair around your face, I can't stop him. It means if Kevin wants to drag you up into the concourse and beat you senseless, I can't stop him. Sammy, it means if Kevin, Sammy, look at me.
Okay, so it looks like the way Adam Page is
Pile drive you again.
talking about this match, it looks like we may be getting an unsanctioned match.
And again, I can't stop him. Means there's no referees to enforce rules because there are no rules, Sammy. Which means WWE washes its hands of this thing completely, legally, which means you assume all the risk for very little reward. Because even if you win this thing, So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, Sammy? What it ultimately means is that in Toronto, at Elimination Chamber, it could be the very last match in the career of Sami Zayn. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Sammy?
We're getting a let them fight chant from the crowd. I was quiet then because I was listening to that speech from Adam Pearce. He's really good, isn't he, as a promo. Doesn't stutter over his words like I do. Really, really competent on the microphone. Okay, good promo from Sami as well. Bringing up all the points that Adam Pearce laid at him.
I understand exactly what this means. What do I want? You know exactly what I want. Give me this damn match.
Okay. Be interested if they hot shot this at Elimination
Chamber.
Okay.
It will be Kevin Owens one-on-one with Sami Zayn. But Sammy,
Wow.
it's not official. It's unsanctioned.
Okay, so they have made an unsanctioned match at Elimination Chamber.
Ladies and gentlemen, a week
Wow. Okay. I'm quite shocked with that because I know it's in Canada and I know they should both be on that card, but I would have saved a match for WrestleMania. You know, will it feel? Because I was almost certain they were going to do that match at WrestleMania. Are they going to now do a rematch at Mania? You know, will it take away from it? Because it's not as if they're going to have like just a normal singles match at Elimination Chamber and then they could throw a stipulation match at Mania. You know, it's already an unsanctioned match, so I mean, it makes sense because it's in Canada, but I'm also quite shocked at it at the same time.
this past Friday on SmackDown.
There's been a development in the Jade situation.
Okay, I didn't see SmackDown, so
Well, I got a video.
this is an interesting
Cell phone.
flashback for me.
Who sent it? We don't know who filmed it. I'm just going to show it to you.
Is that Liv and Raquel? I knew it! You know what? You don't even need to make that call because we are going to go to Raw and we're going to handle Liv and Raquel ourselves.
Okay, so that's why they come into Raw. They showed backstage footage of when Jade was injured, and it was they showed Liv and Raquel backstage, kind of walking away from the scene. So they're thinking that they may have had something to do with it.
Maybe, but I feel like the only revenge you should be worried about is when Raquel and I go for our tag team titles. But I don't want to talk about them right now, Debbie Dom. I want to talk about you. I just want to let you know how I pressed and been with you the last couple of weeks, really stepping up for the Judgment Day. And I know you're going to be AJ Styles tonight, like the strong, sexy man that I know that you are.
Thanks, Wadika. I wish Finn would see it that way too.
Yeah.
You know, not the sexy part.
I know.
But you know what I mean. It's just the load off. We could add a new member.
Yeah.
But every time I say something, Finn just jumps down my throat about
I
it.
know.
Hey, someone mentioned my name?
Yeah, we just were talking about your huge match tonight with Seth Rollins and how we can't wait to watch you win.
Thanks so much. Thank you. And you know, I was just thinking that after tonight, there's going to be 3
So we've seen a bit of a dissension between
right? You.
these lot lately.
Already beat EO Sky. Me, because I'm going to beat Seth Rollins.
Yep.
You are. And Raquel. Unless it would be pretty embarrassing if you were to lose to someone like Roxanne Perez.
Oh, okay.
Only Yep.
Tonight, I'll handle my business, and you can take care of yours, okay?
I will handle my business. and you handle your business. And at the end of the night, the Judgment Day, we're all gonna be back in business. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this could be a big night for a Judgment Day.
And no new members.
Okay, Finn Balor saying no new members again. And they played on that last week as well. Looks like Dom and Liv were interested in getting a new member. I'll be interested to see who they had in mind. I don't know. I'm trying to think who would suit it at the moment. I don't know. Who would it be? Who'd be good on the roster, fit in with the Judgment Day? I'm not really sure. Oh wow, they mentioned that Braun Breaker spearing speed has had over 300 million views. Wow.
Bro, I had probably one of the worst headaches. I couldn't move, chat. I could not move, bro. Like I thought I was literally about to die. Like real talk. That was maybe one of the most craziest work experiences ever. Like real talk. I'm being so serious right now.
Thought he was gonna die.
Wow.
Thought he was gonna die. I show speed.
There's oh, let's flick over to the screen. There we go. Let's put that screen on there. Up next, we're starting with AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio. Dominic, who's just improved immensely over the last couple of years.
What a matchup that's going to be. We are sold out tonight in Charlotte, North Carolina.
He went from just being this like white meat babyface with his dad Rey Mysterio to becoming the most hated man in the whole company. Maybe except Logan Paul, but it's pretty close.
When we were in Nashville, Tennessee, she was able to qualify for the Elimination Chamber, defeating Lyra Valkyria. Then she would head south.
So in the States right now should be a break, but on Netflix it's got like a Google Earth showing. They're going around showing all the places where Bayley has been in the last week, showing that she was at the NBA game, she was at Vengeance Day, she was at NXT, she was at Raw last week. Very, very busy is Bayley. And she's back in Charlotte, North Carolina tonight. This is going to be the weekly segment where they talk to a wrestler in the crowd while it's the adverts.
Huge week last week, but nothing is as big as Elimination Chamber going into WrestleMania. I have won Elimination Chambers in the past, so I do have that experience. But this is different because I can go against Rhea Ripley or...
Okay, Bayley's letting us know that
We all know how that ended last time.
she has won the Elimination Chamber in the past,
Because as much as I have done in my career, as many
and this year, she, you know, it could be different if she wins, because she could face Rhea Ripley if she manages to win.
In the Elimination Chamber, Bayley, you got a long road ahead to get back.
I don't know if I don't think it's going to be Bayley, but I'd be happy if it was.
But the Judgment Day has arrived.
I think Bayley versus Rhea in a WrestleMania match. I think they tear the house down.
NXT here filling in for Jackie Redmond.
Here he is, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, making his way to the ring with Carlito in tow.
Here comes your buddy Dirty Dom. Pat had a very interesting conversation with Dominic earlier today. We'll get into that in just a moment. Dominic's
So there's 10 seconds left to go before they're back on the air. And we should be back now.
events including SmackDown, Stand and Deliver, and Raw are coming to T-Mobile Arena
So
Friday,
just getting an aerial shot of
Monday,
Las Vegas with a big sphere in the background. You can see that. And there's the strip. We were looking to go into Mania this year, but tickets are just crazy expensive this year. Okay, here's more clips from the Daytona 500. Yeah, it just means nothing to me. I don't know who this man is, but apparently he's the winner of the Daytona 500. See, things like Daytona 500, the only reason I've heard of them is through like video games over the years. And here he is, AJ Styles. The phenomenal one.
You know, moments ago we showed you the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker breaking. I show speed.
Oh, sorry, Millie. I'm gonna have to move my leg a sec. Go on, you can still stay. Come on, settle back down. I just have to move my leg. Right, so let's flick it over. Let's get this AJ Styles screen up. There we are. Like I said, we always, as the star ratings go in, as the match goes, we can go up or down depending on how that match is. Dominic Mysterio looks more like Art Bar every week. It's crazy how much he's starting to resemble Eddie Guerrero's former tag team partner. So we got a side headlock here from AJ Styles on Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio using those heel tactics as always, grabbing at the long hair of AJ Styles.
On the night that John Cena won his 16th record-tying world championship. AJ Styles now with a waist lock of Dominic Mysterio. Speaking of John Cena, nice takedown suplex by AJ.
Lovely belly to back suplex there from AJ Styles. Got some snap on that suplex there. Oh, Dominic Mysterio looking for a timeout. He's not going to get that. Oh, AJ Styles seems to be more vicious tonight. Seems to be hitting everything with force. Those chops had something behind him. Oh, and a backbreaker as well. Really vicious looking. Looks a lot more angry than the AJ Styles that we're used to. Because he's gone back to his face gear now, as opposed to when he was in like France at Backlash last year when he was starting to wear his old black attire. We're back to the debut look in the bright royal blue. Going for a suplex here. No. Dominic Mysterio manages to kick out, hits the ropes. Oh, there's that lovely drop kick from AJ Styles. Dominic Mysterio goes all the way to the outside. Here comes AJ Styles over the top rope. Running knee. Just takes out Dominic. Okay, they're getting back into the ring here now.
debuted in the WWE in 2005. He's been here 20 years on top, is how he
Oh, I just thought,
Hall of Fame nods. AJ loading up for the phenomenal forearm.
isn't this AJ Styles' country? Isn't he from like North Carolina? Where? Was he from Georgia? I'm not sure. Can't remember. Oh, there he goes to Carlito with the assist. Dominic Mysterio seems to have got back into it here. So we're at the break in the US. Still carrying on here in the UK on Netflix though. Dominic's throwing AJ Styles back into the ring. I wonder what the plans are for Dominic Mysterio going forward this year. I'd like to see him start the fight for a mid-card title. I think he could have a decent run with an Intercontinental title. I think he would do in the world of good. He doesn't need it, to be honest, because he's still one of the most over people in the company. Always getting a massive reaction. Only a 1 count there for Dominic Mysterio. After a nice looking neck breaker. This is the Europe tour. They're advertising the bottom right there. Got Brussels, Glasgow, London, Belfast. It's weird seeing WWE saying that it's John Cena's farewell tour. Just so used to him being there over the last 20 odd years.
He's got those horse goggles on. You can only see right in front of him. They're cheating. And Dominic now.
AJ Styles crawling back into the ring. Getting some heavy boots from Dominic Mysterio there. Goes to that pin again. Can only get the 1 count again though. AJ Styles is not staying down at all for any length of time in this match. So there's the 5-second warning. We should be coming back any second now.
We're sold out tonight. Charlotte, North Carolina, 15,280 WWE fans on hand. Pat, we were talking about the Hall of Fame earlier on, and Dominic believing he should be involved. We would like to offer our congratulations not only to Triple H, who will be inducted this year, but also, as Triple H broke the news on ESPN's Get Up this week, Michelle McCool.
AJ Styles ran into the corner then though, but Dominic Mysterio saw it coming. Big elbow. And then just grabs the hair and throws him down to the mat. On the outside, plancher over the top. Oh, AJ Styles gets his foot on the rope though. Only a 1 count yet again. That's like the 3rd or 4th 1 count he's had. Nice looking snap suplex there from Dominic. And here's the Three Amigos. Of course, made famous by Eddie Guerrero. No, he doesn't manage to pull it off though. Only managed to get the 2. Oh, and he's dropped AJ Styles over the middle rope. We could get a 619. We do. He's back up on the top rope. Is our Dom? No, he went for that frog splash, but AJ Styles had it scouted. Moved well out of the way there. Carlito riling up the crowd on the outside there. saw a video today about Carlito talking about how his ring style has drastically changed since when he first was in WWE, and how he just cannot do the moves that he used to do when he first debuted. Lovely forearm there from AJ Styles. AJ Styles running into the corner. Big clothesline. Oh, just dropped the back of Dominic's neck across his knee there.
Absolutely jacked, shredded, best shape of his life, ready to run. Again now for the third time.
Ah, AJ Styles caught Carlito coming in. Phenomenal forearm, just takes out Carlito. Oh, here comes Dominic Mysterio, rolls him up. Oh, only a 2 count. Oh, but he's popped Dominic up. Styles clash. This should be it. Rolls him over. There we go. The crowd started counting before the ref could make the pin there. Didn't quite have his shoulder down there. Oh, here's Braun Breaker. He's made his way into the ring. Oh, AJ moves, but he's just speared Dominic Mysterio. Oh, there's a big Pele kick from AJ Styles. Took out Braun Breaker. Oh, we're getting big dog barks there from Braun Breaker. He just threw his shirt at AJ Styles in the ring, but AJ caught it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. AJ would love to win the Intercontinental Championship for a second time in his career.
Okay, so they're saying that AJ Styles would love to win that Intercontinental Championship again. That would be his second reign with the belt. I don't remember him winning the Intercontinental belt. I can't picture him with it. You know, I remember him winning the world title. The Intercontinental title belt, I've completely forgotten about that.
In just a moment, but big news concerning American-made and the Creed brothers. Julius Creed has been tapped to join Team Cormier as coach for the Ultimate Fighter.
Okay, so Julius Creed has joined Team Cormier as a coach on the Ultimate Fighter series.
Let's take it back to last Monday night. This is all about the tag team titles. The Viking Raiders defending against the Creed brothers.
Is that a tag team match from last week? Where the War Raiders took on the Creed brothers. Creed brothers got disqualified as they were about to... Well, the tide had turned. It wasn't looking good for the Creed brothers. And they had to use the titles to get disqualified in that match.
Tonight, I'm going to take care of Dakota.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to get Dakota and Ivy Nile maybe up next.
The Cinderella story ends tonight. I'm taking that title home to American-made.
Look here, you little whippersnapper. Many women have tried to take me down before, and they were far tougher than you. Okay? I'm earning my rematch tonight. I'll see you in the ring.
Dakota.
Okay, so yeah, it is going to be coming up next. Yeah, the AJ Styles Dominic Mysterio match, it was fun. I enjoyed that match. I thought it was quite a good, fun back and forth match.
Two qualifying matches still to come for the Elimination Chamber, and the Elimination Chamber men's match is absolutely stacked. I mean, take a look at this field. See who's in this.
This commentator is just saying that the men's Elimination Chamber match is stacked. That's what I was saying as well. Damian Priest, former champion. Logan Paul. John Cena, obviously a former champion. CM Punk, former champion. Drew McIntyre, former champion. And we're also going to get Seth Rollins or Finn Balor, who are both former world champions. Logan Paul will be the only man in that match who hasn't won a world title. And I'm not going to put it past him to possibly win a world title within the next 2 years. I would not be surprised at all.
The first WWE Premium Live event there since WrestleMania 18. Tickets are on sale now. The road to WrestleMania goes through Toronto.
The tickets still available for Elimination Chamber. And there's the music. This is going to be Ivy Nile up first. Oh no, it's Taya Valkyrie. I didn't recognize the music. Oh, Valkyria, sorry. So she's going to be just sat at ringside to watch this match tonight. See who she's going to be facing next. She obviously beat Dakota Kai to win the Intercontinental title. A lot of people online thought that it was going to be Dakota's time to finally win a championship. And here comes Ivy Nile making her way out just before we come back from commercial break.
Ivy Nile, opportunity at a future championship shot if she wins.
Just going to put on Twitter what match is coming up next. This way. There we go. WWE Raw. Tag that.
Championship in her career here in WWE. Could move a step closer if she wins tonight, because the winner of our next matchup will take on our guest here at ringside tonight, Lyra Valkyria, the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion. A lot of guests here tonight, including National Rugby League legend Aaron Woods is here.
Okay, Rugby League legend Aaron Woods.
With the West Tigers, Woods quickly established himself as one of the game's leading front rowers, playing 270 NRL games.
Again, wrong sport for me.
17 tests and 6 World Cup matches. Aaron's on tour in the U.S. head of the Festival of Rugby League, returning to Allegiant Stadium.
And here we go. Here's Dakota Kai's music. Let's get up that screen. Let's see. So AJ Styles can go. Dakota Kai and Ivy Nile screen is up and ready. There she is, just making her way on the entrance ramp there. On the ring apron, I meant to say, not entrance ramp. What am I talking about?
Remember, Dakota Kai went all the way to the finals of the Intercontinental Championship tournament before losing last month to Lyra Valkyria. Another opportunity for Dakota to win her first singles championship if she can win here tonight.
Ivy Nile obviously can bring gold to American Made. Win this opportunity, unlike what the Brutus brothers.
Let's put that. Put that there. Let's try that. There we go. Let's have that for a set out for a change.
And remember, Chad Gable, the leader of American Made, is off on a sabbatical, I guess, learning how to combat the luchadors here in WWE. So he said when he left, he expects Ivy Nile, and the Creeds to have gold around their waist when he comes back.
I think with the way Chad Gable leads, you would assume that the American Made squad would be much better off.
That's not going to come up there. No, that's all fine.
Dumped over the top rope by Ivy Nile.
Right here in front of Lyra Valkyria, our first ever Intercontinental title.
Dakota has...
Ivy Nile right out to Dakota. Oh, takes out that left leg there on the outside, right in front of the Intercontinental Champion.
Dakota Kai has won gold in WWE, a two-time tag team
Dakota famously suffered from knee injuries over the years. Not a bad tactic to attack those. Ivy Nile dragging Dakota back into the center of the ring. Just stomping at that left leg there. Interesting that she's attacking the knee that doesn't have the knee brace on. You would have thought for the crowd that that would be the knee to attack. It's got a big target on it. Dakota Kai caught up in the tree of woe. Oh, and Ivy Nile just comes in with a drop kick, but right to that injured knee. Oh, she's making the pin and just staring at Valkyria on the outside, rather than focusing on Dakota Kai there. Dakota Kai fights back. Big forearms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 forearms. Oh, and the 8th finally puts it down. Clothesline also knocks it down. Drop kick for the 3rd time puts it down. Ivy now has to retreat into the corner. A big foot, big boot in the corner. Dakota beckoning Ivy back to her feet. A big boot, haluva kick style in the corner. And Dakota Kai, that backstabber there. No, only a 2 count. Oh, Nick's in the chat. Hey, mate. Since it was 8 forearms, does that mean it was a 32? Yes, yes, it does. Hit her with the 32. Ivy now making her way up to the top rope here. Oh. Dakota Kai comes in with a big kick. Looking for a suplex from the middle rope. The most dangerous rope. Way more dangerous than the top rope. Oh, it's a lovely move there from Ivy Nile. And a big powerbomb. Oh, Dakota Kai flipped over from the recovering quick from that powerbomb. Ivy Nile just holding on to that leg. Back into that ankle lock. Oh, there we go. Leg scissors as well. That's going to stop Dakota Kai from being able to drag herself easily to the ropes. She's going to have to pull all that body weight of Ivy Nile to the ring as well. Across the ring, I mean. But she does. Dakota Kai breaks up the count there. Dakota Kai with 4 or 5 kicks there. She went for that scorpion kick. Ivy Nile had it caught though. Oh, we got a forearm battle here. Ivy Nile goes back to the knees though. Pump kick from Dakota Kai. Oh, she's caught though. Oh. Just slamming Dakota down. I thought Dakota had reversed that into a DDT. That's what it looked like there. Apparently not though. Wow, massive German suplex from Ivy Nile. Keeps hold of it. Oh, but a roll through from Dakota. No, only a 2 count. There's that scorpion kick. Lifting Ivy up onto her shoulders. No, Ivy Nile's rolled through, but Dakota's hold on to the legs. Almost got a 3 count there. Almost stole it. Ivy goes straight back to that ankle lock. Oh, Dakota did manage to roll through though. Ivy now placed across that middle rope there. Almost like a curb stomp there from the middle rope. Dakota Kai. GTK. So it's like, it's almost like a GTS, like a go to sleep, but it's she finishes with a almost like a wheel kick instead of like an overhead kick instead of the knee. Dakota Kai picking up the win there. A decent match. It kind of got a little bit sloppy towards the end. It was good until the last couple of moves. Not a bad match though by any stretch of the imagination. Nick said, I guess that Kenta has heat with Kai there. Maybe this time he could get his bag. It was really strange, wasn't it? Apparently, I think it was Punk that didn't want to do it, wasn't it? Against Kenta in AEW. You know, it just made perfect sense at that time. And I guess at that Forbidden Door show, they were going to do Punk versus Tanahashi, weren't they? Until he got injured. And they had to stop it. That's my guess, because Kenta was having so much fun making jokes about it. Yeah, I think I heard some. I mean, you never know if it is actually true, but I heard that Punk turned it down. He wasn't interested in that match, apparently. Yeah, we could be, if Punk didn't get injured, we could be living in a world where we saw a Tanahashi Punk match. Crazy how things can change so quickly. Here's that attack from Gunther last week on Jey Uso. Just dropped main event Jey Uso with a few power bombs. But then Jey Uso accepted the challenge from Gunther, and he's going to be facing him at WrestleMania. I think that was the first WrestleMania match that was announced. At least we always have Kojima's elbow to the Pepsi cans. It was weird that came full circle, wasn't it? Match 3 on night 1. Yeah, I think it's going to be a Roman Reigns match headlining night 1, and then probably Cody's title main event in night 2. I would be very, very shocked if Gunther Jey Uso main evented. Very shocked. But they do like to shock me. I've predicted it now, so it's bound to be wrong. And so we're back in 2 minutes. We've got Pat McAfee on the microphone telling us that there's 15,000 people in attendance tonight. He's giving high fives to the little kids in the front row. And here's Grayson Waller and Austin Theory in the front row. Unsuccessful the other night in... Oh, God, my fingers are swollen so much I could hardly get my ring off then. Ow. They were obviously unsuccessful in their match against Obafemi in NXT at Vengeance Day the other night. Weirdly enough, I'll go back to that now. Nick put in the chat, if they made event, it would be special main event Jay, the modern day Kiss Demon. Oh yeah, remember that whole thing in WCW when Kiss had a deal that the Kiss Demon could be used in WCW, but he had to main event. And then they put him in the opening match and called it a main event. Ah, WCW. Amazing. What was I saying? I mentioned about NXT Vengeance Day. Can't remember what I was going to say. And he lost to the wall as well. Oh, God. I was watching the Deadlock podcast the other day, and it was the episode with the wall. It was on top of the building, and Hulk Hogan was shouting, "That's the wall, brother." Such a strange segment. So weird. Oh, it is an advert for LFG again. And AEW? What are we talking about? WWE Rivals is a new series that's starting as well. Look like Piper versus Mr. T is going to be one of the episodes. Nick made even better in the death of WCW because they pointed out Hogan, who has bad eyesight and had to wear glasses in real life. Yeah, just shouting at a building saying, "That's the wall, brother." And it wasn't even like a building that was close. It was so far away. It was so strange. I'd love to know who came up with that idea and like why they pitched it and what they thought it would look like and if it played out the way they thought it would. You know, when they were writing those ideas on the whiteboard backstage. I wonder how close it was.
Come on, guys, do it with me. I want to feel it. Come on. Everybody wants to feel a yeet. Well, I'm way smarter than all of you anyway, so I get the concept myself. Very simple gesture for very simple people.
Yes, go on, Gunther. Saying everything that I always say. Just destroying the yeet. The yeet movement. Oh, okay, it was the last WCW show before Russo and Bischoff came back. They didn't care. Right, okay. I didn't remember that. I wouldn't have known that. I just had a notification come through here. I missed what it said. We got a new subscriber to the channel. I'm so sorry if it was you. It took me so long to look at the screen. I actually missed your name come up. But thank you, whoever it was. Thank you very much. We're up to 3647 now. Thank you so much for everybody that subscribes to this channel. Not just live streams that we have on this channel, we have loads of videos. And we actually started our interview. Oh, sorry, 3648 we're up to now. Wow, it's going up as we're speaking. What was I saying then? Sorry. Yeah, our new series, the interview series, where we interview different wrestlers on the channel in a podcast series, that actually started tonight. I filmed my first ever episode. Really excited. That will be up tomorrow night. Yeah, it went really well. Didn't seem to have any technical issues at all, which I was a bit worried about. First time doing that through OBS. So yeah, not gonna lie, I was really nervous doing an interview. Just because, I guess, just speaking to people online, it's when you're on your own, you're just kind of speaking into a camera. That's one thing. That's kind of nerve-wracking in a way until you get used to it. I still get nervous before I start every live stream. It's daft because you shouldn't, because you're just chatting, you know. But you still think, oh god, I've pressed record. I gotta say hello, welcome to the chat, you know, be on type thing. It's a bit nerve-wracking, but when it's with an actual guest as well, you feel even more under pressure because you don't want to keep saying to them. You don't want to lose your place when you're asking questions. So it is a bit nerve-wracking. It's something new, but it's something I've always wanted to do. So I'm glad I got that first one out of the way, and yeah, really looking forward to seeing where this goes now.
But now for once, be honest to yourself, be honest to me, and be honest to Jay.
They're asking the crowd to be honest.
Jay stands a chance to beat me.
Do you really think that he can beat him?
Be honest to yourselves.
Yeah, I can let you know who it is. It's going to be Alexis Falcon, the UK wrestler. One of the top female wrestlers in all of the UK at the moment. She's in a tag team she's been in a tag team with Charles Crowley, Progress champion. She was the first ever female Progress tag team champion. She's just come back from a really bad rotator cuff injury. So we talked about the injury, we talked about different feuds, how her characters evolved over the years. So it is a really fun interview. But we show like video clips as well of like different things. So yeah, it was really fun.
Uso has a chance to beat me at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think you'll really like it, Nick. It is a good interview.
Are we supposed to answer? No, say it.
Okay, so Gunther asking Pat McAfee, does he really think that Jey Uso could beat him? Oh, and he just chucks the microphone at McAfee as well to make his answer.
Do I think Jey Uso can beat you at WrestleMania?
Pat, be careful here. No, be careful.
Yeah, McAfee taking his time. Pat is awful at picks. You thought Aaron Rodgers would improve the Jets.
Little yeeting here, little yeeting there, yeeting all over the place. Yeah, I hope he can beat you at WrestleMania. Yeah.
Okay, so he answers yes. Bit of a weird way of answering. Oh, Gunther's not happy. Taking off his jacket. Oh, and he Here comes Jey Uso. Here comes the music. Oh, and he's making his way to the actual entranceway tonight instead of to the crowd. Bit different for him. He was actually backstage, apparently. Have we ever actually seen a happy Gunther? No, I don't think so. Oh, here comes Jey Uso running through the security there. So, Jey Uso and Gunther going at it here. Gunther still got that world title around his waist there. Oh, and he's super kicking the ref. Oh, we got a sleeper lock from Gunther. Tried to sneak up on Jey Uso from behind. Yeah, I think you're right. Like, he still manages to go, like, when the matches are happening, but he's just always blowing really hard. Like, I just worry about him. Michael Cole saying that. Oh, there you go, Gunther laughing there. Maybe he is a happy Gunther. Look at that smile from Gunther. He's a very happy Austrian man right there. Oh God, I caught myself nodding along then. What is happening to me? I've changed. Oh, it's so weird hearing like Michael Cole saying, will there be 60,000 people yeeting along with Jey Uso? Hey, so we cut backstage to Kathy Kelly talking to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez here. If it's 60,000, WWE will claim it's 75. Yes, they probably will. I think you're right.
I mean, sure, Roxanne has the record for the longest performance in a Royal Rumble match, but tonight in minutes, Raquel squashes her like the little bug that she is.
Circling back to the initial question, does that mean that you are denying any involvement?
What I'm saying is that we don't have time for your silly little
I wonder what Liv is like in real life, because she plays this character so well. Like this horrible, bratty character, smug looking person. I wonder if she is, you know, like if she's got any of those qualities in real life. And she's got the most evil laugh going.
Nice try, Kathy. No real admission of guilt there from Liv and Raquel. Well, Elimination Chamber is coming to Rogers Center in Toronto a week from Saturday. It's March 1st, 2025. Tickets on sale now.
Advertising Elimination Chamber again. Tickets still available for that show. Oh, and there he is. It's a weird graphic, and the Penta versus Pete Dunne. Like a dream match a few years ago, and now we've had it twice in a matter of a few weeks. Okay, so we're following Jey Uso. Going backstage here. Oh, Nick put... I remember back on the network when they did the stuff like table for three and a documentary, and she came off really sweet. Oh, okay. I'm glad she's nice. She just plays this horrible character so well. It's like, there's got to be something. Oh, Jey Uso bumping into the New Day backstage. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Yeah, talking about Penta and what's his name? Penta and Pete Dunne. One guy will break your arm, the other will break your fingers. Oh, Butch. Oh, God. I hated that nickname. Like, I'm guessing that was one of these weird Vinceisms. You know, you got Butch. But, Butch, well, one, he'll always be a bushwhacker to me. But, yeah, just to change the whole character of Pete Dunne to making this weird Butch character. It was so odd. I hated it instantly.
You know what? Maybe they're right.
New Day sucks. Pete backstage just going out to the New Day saying, maybe you're right, the New Day did suck. I think it's also off and on WWE wants talent and the names they can copyright and own. Yeah, that is true. I don't know, what could you call him? Peter Gunn. I don't know. Like Pete Dunne. Oh, he's so talented though, Pete Dunne. Unbelievable.
It's an opportunity at retribution right now.
Peter Coronation Street. They would do something like that, wouldn't they? Right, let's put the Penta screen up there. Take that one off. Yeah, this was a really good match, wasn't it? A few weeks ago, so hopefully it's not just going to be an angle. Hopefully we do get a decent match again out of this. I'm such a dork. I'll call him Holly Rimmer. Oh, what's that? Holly Rimmer. Is that from Rimmer's Red Dwarf, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got it. Just before you said it, it came back to me. Oh, I haven't seen Red Dwarf for years and years and years. Holly was the computer, Rimmer's the annoying one. Yeah. I always used to call my brother Dwayne Dibley. It was Cat's alternate character for the Cat. I can't remember how he became Dwayne Dibley, but he became this real geeky character in an episode, and that name just always stuck with me. That was my favourite joke.
It started in Canada, it may end in Canada for these two men. It is an unsanctioned match, which means anything goes, and the WWE has no liability in any of it.
Yeah, I remember loving Red Dwarf as a kid. I haven't watched it for years, and I don't know if it holds up now. I don't know, but we always used to watch that on a Friday. They did an episode where they saw their worst nightmares come to life. Oh, okay. So that's how it happened. I can't remember it at all. Like the episode, I just can't remember going, Dwayne Dibley? It holds up. Even the more recent series they did as a reboot. Yeah, I forgot about it. They did a reboot for like the Sci-Fi Channel or something.
And then the circle one. They got a lot of those. They're good, all of them.
I always meant to watch it. I just never got around to it. Here we go. Let's see if they've altered his. Oh, they've altered his gear this week. We got red attire Penta tonight. So that's the third different gear we've seen from Penta in WWE. We had the traditional black attire, then we had the blue attire at the Rumble, and then we got the red attire tonight. I mean, this man is so toyetic. It's unbelievable. Like, they could just sell masks in every different colour. They could sell all the different figures in every different outfit.
Why is the world enamored with Penta? How could you not be? The man has zero fear.
Catchphrase, super over already.
Cero miedo. You've been practicing that all day. Sí. Aquí estamos, mi amigo. Okay.
I'm going to have to listen to his theme tune just like away from the actual show, just to see what it's like. It sounds like an alright rock song, but maybe a bit generic for somebody as cool as Penta. Side headlock from Penta to start off the match. Pete Dunne tried to shoot him off the ropes, but Penta just holds on. There we go, finally shot off. Shot off again. Penta hitting the ropes really fast. Hurricane Rana takes over Pete Dunne there. Nick says this is an alright song in WWE. That's like a classic theme everywhere else. Oh, big, massive kick to the forehead there, Pete Dunne. Penta dusted off his hands as if the job was already done. A missile drop kick to the top of Penta's head there. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's taking off the glove of Penta. Now he's just bending back the fingers. Oh, it just stands on them as well. It's weird that Pete Dunne, he's only like 30 or something now, but he's like a 15-year veteran. They say he started when he was 15. Obviously started with Damien Dunne as well in the UK. They were a tag team for a long time. And he moved on to British Strong Style with Trent Seven and the guy, little guy with the mustache. First ever UK champion. It's in there. It's in there somewhere. I got Trent Seven, who's the one who's Tyler Bate. It came back to me. Pete Dunne going back to those fingers again there. Oh, there you go. There's that finger snap. In wrestling, right, like as a visual, it makes sense, right, to take the glove off to snap the fingers. But if you think about it logically, How much difference is that glove gonna make? Like, if you think about it, like, outside of wrestling, like, how much is a glove gonna help those fingers? It just wouldn't, would it? It's like wrestling logic. It's amazing. It's like if you're in a wrestling ring and you punch your opponent, they take them like the whole match. If you punch somebody outside of the ring and it's backstage, it's a knockout and they're down. It's just wrestling logic. It just seems to make sense to us fans. Ludwig Kaiser has made his way out to the ring here in a lovely beige turtleneck sweater there. Pete working over the face here, just grinding away at Penta. Wrestler puts on a ref shirt and they could be easily KO'd. I know, it's crazy. There's something about that referee shirt. You put it on and your HP just goes down loads. There's a guy in the on the hard cameras, or facing the hard cam, dressed up like NWO Macho Man. I'm sure we saw some guy dressed as Macho Man NWO style a few weeks ago as well.
So much fun to watch. Well, Pete Dunne stopped him in his tracks just when Penta looked like he was going to get back into this matchup, and Kaiser now applauding the action.
Kaiser giving a polite clap to Pete Dunne there. More wrestling logic. Somehow it's shown on TV and filmed by cameras, and it takes weeks for them to actually see it. Yet nobody ever watches the footage back, do they? Especially if you're in a tag team, you'll never see that footage of your partner messing up. Running big kick from Pete Dunne there. QT Marshall did it in ROH's final battle for his match with Lethal. Right, okay. Yeah, it's straight. There's loads of wrestling logic things that, when you think about it, just make no sense, but it's a thing that just always happens in wrestling. Wrestling's the only place where people watch TV sideways as well. Like, you never face a TV sideways on like that. Do you want to come on in? Oh, come on. Well, you've run away again. Go on, scratch your post first. Oh, Penta running up the ropes on the outside. Turned it back into a Hurricane Rana on Pete Dunne in the middle of the ring. Oh, like a sling blade bulldog there. Went for it again. Pete Dunne caught it. Not quite sure what that move was there from Penta. Almost got a 3 though. Bobby Heenan once said, when do you go to a baseball game and batters for parts unknown? When do you see a mass football player? Why do people think this is real? It's a very good point. Bobby Heenan, one of the best minds in all of wrestling. Oh, cheeky Nando's kick from Penta. Oh, a headstand in the middle. Oh, on the ropes there. Got caught by Pete Dunne. We hit a sit out running powerbomb. Only gets a 2 count again. Ludwig Kaiser looking somewhat impressed on the outside. Because I'm watching all those old OVP podcasts, there's loads of Bobby Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon from Prime Time at the end of their episodes, and those two are just amazing together. They just bounced off each other. It was so fun to watch those shows. Oh, Penta came running in. There's a step up Enziguri. Let's get these stars going, boys. Let's go 3.5. Just hit the Mexican Destroyer there. The Mexican Destroyer, not quite as devastating as a package pile driver in WWE, apparently. Oh, Penta went to hit the ropes there, but Kaiser has stepped up onto the ring apron. He ran the other way, Penta, but Pete Dunne had enough time to recover. Hits him with a kick, rolls him up. Oh, 2 count. Thought that was going to be Penta's first loss in WWE there. Best comedy act in wrestling, Bobby and Gorilla. Oh, they were just amazing together. They had just limitless chemistry. It was as if, without being scripted, they knew how the other one was going to react to things, so they could just throw in quotes. Oh, Penta hit his finishing move there, managed to get the win. So Penta threw Pete Dunne into Ludwig Kaiser. Penta driver. What? I never remember what his finisher is. It couldn't be any easier to remember. Ah, Ludwig Kaiser attacking Penta from behind there. Pete Dunne throws Ludwig Kaiser out though. Oh, and they've turned on each other by the look of it. Penta's hitting the ropes. Penta with a plancher over the top rope. Just take the Penta and Ludwig Kaiser. Penta going back into the ring there. They started up his music yet again. Penta wants to take on both of them. I don't know if his wish is going to come true. Maybe we got a triple threat match coming up in the near future. Yeah, going back to Bobby and Gorilla, like I said, they just had limitless chemistry. They could just bounce off each other, and nobody ever seemed to get thrown off their game. You know, they always knew how to. They were obviously cracking each other up, but they always managed to stay on track.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Jey Uso, and Jey, from last week's physical attack by Gunther to tonight's verbal assault, I gotta ask, how are you feeling?
Underestimated, Kathy.
Which is totally valid considering you won this year's Royal Rumble, but
I think it helped that they were both friends, so they never took the lines personal. Yeah, that's right. Hated each other on camera, but absolutely adored each other off it.
They doubted me, Kathy, right? Jey can't beat him. I can't beat him. They keep on doubting me, but who's standing in front of you as the Royal Rumble winner? That's me. And at WrestleMania, Kathy, I'm gonna shock the world again.
Jey saying he's gonna shock the world again here.
And become new World Heavyweight Champ.
He's gonna become the World Heavyweight Champ. Everybody keeps doubting him, but he keeps proving them all wrong. He could do it. I wouldn't be. Well, I think he is gonna win at the Rumble. I think he will do it. Not every Royal Rumble winner has won the Rumble. That has won the Rumble has won at WrestleMania, but I got a feeling he will this time.
High school basketball all-star from out in the Bay Area got to play, obviously having a good time with Kobe and Jerry Rice. And if you look right here now, this is the moment you need to pay attention to.
Bailey in an absolute element there in that NBA All-Star game. It's not that we date you, Jay, it's that we don't want you to win. I mean, it's true. I do not want him to win, but yeah, I think he's going to do it.
Maybe the only thing that has been said positive about the NBA All-Star game is that Bailey was awesome.
Well, Bailey was great. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of someone who's been great over the last month, it's been a magical ride for NXT's Roxanne Perez.
When I look in the mirror,
Pat McAfee said the only good thing about that NBA All-Star game was that Bailey played. I don't know if that is true. So it looks like we're going to get Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez next. Just looking, have I got that? One sec. Let me see if that is the right screen. It is the right screen. On my little stream deck, for some reason it had a picture of AJ Styles and over Roxanne. I was like, hang on, that's not the right match there.
The Elimination Chamber is up for grabs. Will it be NXT upstart Roxanne Perez, who is in the midst of a career month, or will it be Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day? Who will qualify? We find out next on Netflix.
Back in 3 minutes is the sign. So let's see what we've got. Oh, we got Dakota Kai in the audience now. That's going to be the first crowd interview here. So Dakota Kai lost in that finals of that tournament a couple of weeks ago. Is the first contender, and it's going to be next week apparently.
This isn't just about winning a championship. It's about proving that everything it took to get here was worth it. So Lyra, I'll see you next week, and I will walk out as new Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Dakota really fired up there.
In Cincinnati, and we're all going to be watching that matchup. All eyes are also going to be on the Elimination Chamber.
We'll be here live streaming the show as always every Monday night.
Finn Balor to come in our main event, but
We do every Wednesday night as well.
women's final qualifying match.
I double checked this week. The Triller schedule, it is scheduled for 1 o'clock in the morning again. The AEW Dynamite show, so I'm not going to actually miss it this week, which I'm excited about. And here we go. Here's the start of Roxanne Perez's entrance. Still a minute to go until they are back online.
Hey, here's the deal. Roxanne Perez, the prodigy. Whether you like her attitude or you don't, she is an unbelievable athlete.
Roxanne Perez, who broke the record for the longest time in a women's Royal Rumble this year.
The legendary Booker T. Booker said she was going to be a star.
If Vince was around, he would Roxanne's theme to sound like the Police song.
Whole story here in a few
Can you imagine that?
to punch her ticket to WrestleMania.
100% that would happen. Remember when WWE just like randomly had Great Balls of Fire for a pay-per-view and just started playing a Jerry Lee Lewis song. No, yeah, Jerry Lewis was the actor. Jerry Lee Lewis was the musician, I think. So they're advertising the Yeet t-shirts. That's right, okay. It's one of those that I know in my head, but the more I think about it, the more confused I get. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, that's how I've always got to remember it. Okay, so the War Raiders advert here. Talking about American Made. They took them to the limit last week. But like I was saying earlier, they had to use the tag team belts at the end. Be interested to see if they do get another shot of those titles. Nick says going back to Heenan, he was on the Jerry Lewis telethon, okay, and asked him when are we going to play Great Balls of Fire. Jerry goes, that's Jerry Lee. So Bobby asked where Lamb Chop was. Oh my god, there's so much to unpack in that sentence. That's crazy that all links together somehow. That's amazing. Oh, I didn't realise that wasn't the game then for a second. They showed clips from WWE 2K25 and then they click back to real life. Because I was like reading and then went straight back to it. I didn't notice that I wasn't live. Wow. And here comes Judgment Day member Roxanne. Nope, not Roxanne Perez. That's who she's facing. Raquel Rodriguez. She's got that troublesome Liv Morgan in her corner as well. Not known for playing nice and playing fair at the Judgment Day. Oh, I used to watch Lamb Chop as a kid as well.
She's in the ring right now with Raquel. Bayley is in, and so is Alexa Bliss, who's returned to Friday Night SmackDown. Final spot here tonight. The winner of the Elimination Chamber match goes on to WrestleMania in 61 nights to take on either Rhea Ripley or...
Right, one sec. Who was with Lamb Chop? Yeah, he did make it overseas. Yeah, he did. Lamb Chop. In my head, it was... Who was the woman with Lamb Chop? In my head, it looked like Reba McEntire. Sherry Lewis. Okay, I wouldn't... Yeah, I wouldn't have known... I wouldn't have known the name was written like that. Okay, yeah. In my head, it was like in my childhood brain, I just remembered it being a woman with reddish curly hair. So I just always thought it was Reba McEntire as a kid. Probably because I watched WrestleMania 8 once, and that's how I knew who she was as well. That's Bobby. Yeah, it all makes sense now, Nick. I was a little bit slow on the uptake there. Bobby Heenan was so quick-witted as well. Like, he was just throwing one-liners like that constantly. He was so quick.
Rodriguez in pursuit of Perez, who looks to outquick Raquel tonight.
Saying smacked Raquel Rodriguez in the face 2 times. Said, hey, I might be young, but I ain't scared of nothing.
Suicide dive, but that was
Oh, Roxanne went for a suicide dive through the middle ropes to Roxanne on the outside, but she got caught. Oh, just lawn darted Roxanne right into that ring post.
Royal Rumble for Roxanne Perez, Pat. She entered at number 3.
Liv Morgan very happy with her partner there. Another Bobby moment. Reba sang at Mania and he called her Satan's sister when Gorilla got mad. He went, isn't that Reba McIntyre? Oh yeah, Santana's sister. Sorry, I read it. Yes, he did. I do remember that. Reba McIntyre. Oh, he was relentless in making fun of Tito Santana as well. So was Ventura as well, though. They just, I know they were both heels and Santana was the face, but they just picked on him just relentlessly. Roxanne trying to fight back. Raquel just looks too strong here. Oh, look at this, like a giant swing. Just hold it onto the front of it, Roxanne. Oh, they just dropped her flat in the ring. I think it was because Santana was so good they knew their jokes wouldn't really hurt him. Yeah, could be. Watching those old 80s shows with OVP, because you only, like, as a kid, well, especially like then, because I wasn't watching yet the like weekly shows. I didn't start till about, I never really remember. I know the first pay-per-view I ever recorded off TV was SummerSlam 91, but I don't know how long I was watching beforehand. In my head I remember like Superstars from 1990, but I don't know if I've like gone back to see them and that's why they were in my head. I don't know. But what was I going with that? Yeah, watching OVP, because they're in the 80s at the moment. Watching the weekly shows, you really begin to really appreciate people that you only remember from pay-per-views. Like people like Don Morocco, absolutely amazing. He was so good. But like when I was growing up, I only remember him from like WrestleMania 4, you know, when he wasn't like, but he was past his best then. You forget how good Tito Santana was as well. I know I started in 96, so anything before that I had to go back and watch. Yeah, and then you kind of, some of it becomes a blur, like because you have watched it, you kind of think, hang on, well, did I watch that as a kid before that time, or it all kind of blends into one then, one memory. Oh, Roxanne just ran all the way through this, smacked her shoulder on the ring post. Roxanne hitting the ropes. Lovely suicide dive. She actually connects this time. She goes back in the ring, hits the ropes again. And a second one. Roxanne absolutely on fire here.
Using a massive brain and attacking when she sees Raquel's at her weakest.
Perez again walks right into it. Oh, and now trying to wrestle Raquel.
Oh, Raquel's just too strong. Roxanne just can't pull her down. Oh, she does get a DDT though. Roxanne bouncing off all the ropes. A nice springboard moonsault there. So what was the first like main event that or first like pay-per-view that you remember watching, Nick?
Prodigy is living up to the billing.
Roxanne still in this fight, been very impressive tonight. Look at her pop rock.
Roxanne bouncing off the ropes. Full Brawl 96. Oh, so it was WCW as well.
Could be heading to the chamber. Cover, hooks both legs, and Roxanne able to kick out.
Wait, I gotta look at my card now. Oh, here goes the music. 96. Alright, I get that card up, so I'm gonna remember to talk about that in a minute. Here's Naomi and Bianca Belair in matching uniforms, cheerleader outfits. EST on Bianca's, glow on Naomi's. Oh, destroying Liv Morgan on the outside. They tried to get their revenge. Oh, Roxanne's gonna win. She gets it with a roll up. Roxanne has stolen one up against the big, massive foe in Roxanne, in Raquel Rodriguez.
Liv Morgan is in deep trouble. The tag champs gonna make Liv pay for what they perceive is the attack on Cargill by Morgan and Rodriguez.
Oh, Liv and Naomi. Liv screaming the top of her lungs there. Naomi and Bianca almost pulled off that massive finishing move there.
Again, just remind you, all 6 spots are set for the Women's Elimination Chamber.
So they got a little bit of revenge there.
Where the winner will face either Rhea Ripley or Io Sky at WrestleMania for the world title.
They're still not 100% that it was Liv Morgan that did it, but still managed to get a little bit of revenge for the attack on Jade Cargill. I actually prefer those two as a tag team than when it was Bianca and Jade.
Seth freaking Rollins, and you have a big match tonight against an opponent you know quite well. Any final words?
Late 96, I got a TV in my room so I could actually start watching wrestling without my mum and dad saying to change the channel. Well, in TV, it was the last person to get accused. Oh, yes. Sorry, I read that as in the TV that you had in your room. Yes, that's it. You don't need facts in wrestling. It's fine. So we got a Seth Rollins promo backstage there.
Finn Balor needs this win, but I need it more. And I think I'm all out of words, which means it's time for a fight.
Well, thanks so much, Seth. We are minutes away from that Elimination Chamber.
Well, he's carrying Cross and Scarlett backstage.
I know at some point you're going to see this because you and I both know you keep a close eye on your good friend Seth Rollins. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around this delirious mindset.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Millie. I made a jump then. Yeah, Mick Foley. It took a whole year, didn't he? It was crazy. Like, you would have thought they could have got that digitized footage much quicker. I guess it was the late 90s. Maybe technology hadn't quite caught up.
John Cena. No. And you, Sammy, you actually believe you stand a chance at beating Kevin Owens in the state that you're in? My God. The first 2 guys, they've lost their minds. There's no helping them. But you, Sammy, I still believe deep down inside, you know there's always more time to turn things around.
Thank you so much for that.
Karrion Kross has definitely got this Sean O'Haire. No, not Sean O'Haire. Yeah, Sean O'Haire gimmick. It's kind of like devil's advocate character down now. Right, look at it. Going back, look at it. This full brawl card. Yeah, DDP versus Chavo Guerrero, and then Ice Train versus Scott Norton in a submission match. Do not remember that at all. Conan versus Juventud Guerrera, and the AAA Heavyweight Championship was on the line. Chris Benoit versus Jericho. That would have been a great match. Rey Mysterio versus Super Carlo. I remember that being really good. Harlem Heat took on the Nasty Boys. Those teams always seem to fight. I swear they fought at like 8 different pay-per-views. The Giant took on Randy Savage. And then... what's that? The NWO. So there was Hogan, Hall and Nash. So the original NWO took on Team WCW. Lex Luger, Ric Flair and Arn Anderson and Sting. Oh, sorry. NWO Sting was there as well. It was a War Games match. Okay. That's right, because I think the real Sting does come down, doesn't he? And he attacks NWO Sting. I remember the end of that match. What was the one I said I didn't remember? Ice Train versus Scott Norton. I don't remember that match at all. There you go. The hook was Sting and Fake Sting. Was that the match then that did Sting walk out of that match? And then that was like kind of the start of him kind of turning. Didn't he have like... yeah, he got rid of the blonde hair, so he had brown hair. And then... is that the match that he kind of walked out on? More wrestling logic. It took 6 days to try and explain it wasn't me.
What happened was they fell down the "oh no you suck" tree and hit every single limb on the way down.
2 days here. Oh boy.
Yeah, he showed up, beat everyone, told Luger, is that a nephew? Yeah, that's right. Next night was back to promo. That's right, he did a promo against the hard cam, didn't he? I forgot about that. We were MIA until coming back in black and white. Yeah, okay. Oh, there you go. So that first pay-per-view, so you had a few good matches to get you into the wrestling side, and then you had that big massive angle to start off the biggest angle in WCW, I guess. Not a bad event to start with. Click back on Netflix there. There we go.
But Monday Night Raw is on the road to WrestleMania live tonight in Charlotte, North Carolina. You know, the winner of the Elimination Chamber for the women will go on to WrestleMania to take on the world champion. Will it be Rhea Ripley? Or will it be this woman, Io Sky?
Okay, so we got Io Sky promo here. Oh, what a cool looking promo video. Io Sky underwater. She looks even more devilish underwater as well. Hey, nice. I like it. Nick says, shouldn't she be EOC instead of Io Sky if she's underwater? Oh, look at that shot of her head coming above water. Oh man, that was a really good promo. I really like that. That's my favourite part of the show so far.
As Netflix and Monday Night Raw went off the air, you saw these two come into the ring and attack Rey Mysterio. This is what happened after Raw went on the air, off the air on on Netflix. Just a heinous and brutal
That's
assault.
one thing that WWE just do so well. Those kind of promos, you know.
Ray's partner would come to his aid to try to take out Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, but the assault would continue. Woods and Kingston have been very upset over the fact that Rey Mysterio have not had their back in this change of attitude. Oh, and then
So as they're showing that clip there, I'm going to update that Twitter there. I'm gonna have to mention that promo. Let's tag her as well. There you go, Io Sky. There you go. Heart of the show. WWE Raw. Oh, why isn't Raw coming up? There it is. Raw. New Day sucks chance yet again. Xavier was losing his cool here.
Continuously suck the lives and career out of every single fresh-faced luchador that walks in this company. That's who y'all want us to respect as our locker room leader. Every one of y'all has gone insane.
So y'all put Rey Mysterio on this pedestal, huh? Wait, why? Because he's a Hall of Famer, huh? Yeah. Well, because he's the greatest luchador of all time? Because he's the heart and soul of WWE? Why? Guess what? I have more title wins than Rey Mysterio.
Wow, Kofi Kingston saying that he has more title wins than Rey Mysterio. And that he's been in WWE longer than Rey Mysterio. I mean, he wasn't here first, but he has been here longer because Rey's had different stints away from WWE. Wow, Kofi Kingston, 20 years next year.
And it's that level of audacity and disrespect that forced our hand. It forced us last week to come out here and take a steel chair to the ankle of Rey Mysterio.
That's why we made him cry. And he laid there in the middle of the ring, crying, tears streaming down his cheeks, embarrassed, not wanting to show his
New Day talking about how they destroyed Rey Mysterio last week, made him cry in the middle of the ring. The crowds are not letting him get away with it.
Matter of fact, it could have been a lot worse for Rey. It could have been a lot worse. Matter of fact, y'all should be thanking us. Y'all should be thankful that we showed such mercy to your hero.
Kofi Kingston saying that we should be thankful that he actually showed mercy on Rey Mysterio.
And give him the old Yeller treatment. We did Rey a favor. We gave him a couple of extra vacation days to go home and spend with his wife.
We did that for you. Matter of fact, y'all should thank God that we did that.
Matter of fact, each and every one of you in this building should be down on your knees with your hands held towards the sky, screaming, "Thank God for the new day."
Another fiery promo from the New Day there. Completely different characters to what they were just a few short months ago. And here comes the LWO.
What you did to Ray with the greatest luchador of all time. Eso es imperdonable. That's unforgivable. Pero ¿sabes qué? En español también decimos el nuevo día apesta. And I'm sure, my friend, you have no idea what I'm talking about, right? But I will be very specific with you. And it's something that you already know, which is New Day sucks!
Alright, here comes LWO.
Taking the LWO.
Xavier Woods, payback for Rey Mysterio.
Big fight in the middle of the ring now. LWO stomping out the New Day. It's 3 members to 2 members. Kofi Kingston clotheslined out, and then Xavier Woods gets super kicked out. Oh, 2 of the members of the LWO holding the ropes open. Oh, they're gonna do a suicide dive through them. New Day run away.
Big day tomorrow. Michael Cole, the voice of the WWE, is the guest on Logan Paul's podcast, Impulsive. It is going to be
Okay, so they're picking up a podcast tomorrow on the Logan Paul podcast, Impulsive. It's going to be Michael Cole on the show.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw next week, the final Monday Night Raw before Elimination Chamber in Toronto, comes to Cincinnati.
I think Michael Cole would be a lot less insufferable in real life. I got a feeling he'd be an alright person in real life. It's just the fact that he was so irritated on WWE TV for years. It's kind of like it's forced me to think a certain way of it, Michael Cole, but I reckon he's alright in real life. Next week we got our Women's Tag Team Championship. Liv and Raquel going up against Bianca and Naomi. Oh, here's the Tag Team Champions backstage.
Excuse me, Bianca, Naomi. We just saw you out there during Raquel's match. So was that the revenge that you were hoping to get for Jade?
You know, we have been counting down the days until the truth came out about what happened to Jade. Now, Liv and Raquel will be counting their days.
And without Raquel, Liv might as well treat Elimination Chamber like it's a handicap, because the only time it's going to come down to every woman for themselves is when it comes
What's
down
funny
to
is pre-WWE, Cole won Emmy Awards. He seemingly was on his way to big things. Yeah. That's it. I mean, can't say he's had a bad career though. When was he there? Like 99? I can picture him. Was he there before? So he was definitely there at that. He was definitely there 99's Mania, which was 15. So probably 98. Was he there in 97? God. 98. Yeah, started in 98. Give away Austin Takeover. That's right, yeah. He said the new champion, didn't he? And like a. Yeah. Or the winner or something, wasn't it? Yeah. I do remember him doing something like that. Oh, that's right. He did it. Wasn't there something for like QVC or something? And the winner of the WWF title match, Steve Austin. Yeah. I'm sure it was something for like QVC or some one of those type of things. And like he was gonna be on there or something like that. That's what I got in my head. Right, this flick on the right screen there. Home shopping. Yeah, I'm sure it was something like that. Alright, if I got the right screen up there, let's knock those off. Let's knock those off. There we go. I remember QVC did a WCW show, so it was likely on the Home Shopping Network. Okay. I can't remember what event it was. It was WCW or WWF back then. And I remember them like saying that they were going to be on the Home Shopping Network or QVC or something. And I was trying to watch like the UK version of it. And it's like, it wasn't the same. I wonder if those things are on like YouTube, if you can find them places, like all the old QVC or Home Shopping Network reruns with all the WWF stuff. Or I wonder if those are like lost to time, like kind of WWF radio is.
Radiates electricity. Those sunglasses are the solar eclipse 4s. You only wear those on big nights like Elimination Chamber qualifying nights. I wish I could afford those.
It's nice to see a wrestling company that's got the regulation ring tonight, and not the outlaw mud show ring that I can't even keep a straight face. All that talk about the ring. Do you think the ring's too big? Okay, yeah, 20 by 20. It's too ring. It's too big. Bring back the 18 by 18, I say. I know about the wrestling ones, but I saw a NASCAR documentary that included footage from the QVC NASCAR shows. Yeah, it's one of those things I've never looked at, but I think it would be interesting to go back and look at it. And look at all the prices as well. Yeah, this whole ring gate that's happened over the weekend, it's just unbelievable. The only people who should worry about ring size are the wrestlers working in the ring. Yeah, and they all seem to enjoy it. And it wasn't as if it hindered any of the matches, was it? They were all great. It was just a weird hill for everybody to die on about this, the size of the ring. If it hadn't been the ring, it would have been something like Tony wore the wrong colour or Kenny Omega tied his boots incorrectly. Yeah, I saw some people moaning about the way Tony Storm beat Mariah May. But then, because she won with a small package, but she's won loads of matches since coming back with a small package. They did build it up, so it wasn't as random as those people thought it was. I have a theory. If the podcasters didn't talk about the ring size, they might have to discuss WWE putting Road Dogg in charge of SmackDown. Yeah, really weird. Really weird appointment, because last time he was given that job, he absolutely tanked after a couple of weeks. So yeah, interesting to see that they've gone down that route again. I mean, it may be a case of they knew that it wasn't really him that wasn't doing well because he had to go through Vince at that time. Maybe the people hiring now kind of realise that. I don't know. Seth starting this match hot. Attacks the... Finn starts this match hot. Attacking Seth before the match even started. Gained somewhat of a unfair advantage so far in this match. Oh, double stomp from Finn as well. Sadly, it's wrestling. How many times did TNA go back to Russo? How often did WCW trade between Ole and Dusty? Yeah, you are right. 100%. Well, TNA went back to Russo and then got into trouble because whoever they were on at the time said, do not hire Russo again. And then they found out that they had hired Russo again through leaked emails because they accidentally tagged the wrong person. Just unbelievable. Because Dixie Carter couldn't send an email, yeah. She sent it to like the wrong Vince or something. It's just unbelievable. just brilliant. Oh, there we go. There's a guy in the crowd with a big sign saying tribalism is toxic. I couldn't agree more. Like the whole tribalism thing, it blows my mind because I've never been like that. But then I think a lot of people go the complete opposite way and they're like, enjoy all wrestling. And it's like, well, no, you don't have to enjoy all wrestling. You know, there's certain styles of wrestling that I don't enjoy as much as others, you know. But then I also don't spend all my day on Twitter slacking it off. I'd rather just ignore it and watch the type of wrestling that I like. Oh, Nick's telling me that she meant to send it to Mike Tenay, but she sent it to Mike Johnson from PWI. Just unbelievable. Oh, went for an Asai moonsault there. Suicide dive through the middle rope. Seth Rollins taking out Finn Balor. Always get scared when Finn Balor takes a bump into the guardrail or the barricade, especially when he's with Seth. Big knee off the top rope for Seth Rollins there.
Now it feels like the match has officially started for Seth freaking Rollins. Caught that whirlwind early from Finn Balor. Took his best shot. Now he's got to stop. Went for the stomp. Balor moves out of harm's way.
Went for the stomp, missed it. We got that sling blade. Proper sling blade there from Finn Balor. Oh, setting up the guns. Oh, big drop kick to the knee there from Seth Rollins. That was a nasty looking drop kick. That was horrible. Yeah, you're right. Just short of sending it to Meltzer would have been the worst thing to do. Oh, imagine they'd sent it to Jim Cornette.
Elimination Chamber matchup. That means once you're eliminated, you head back to the locker room. Last man standing. Head to WrestleMania to main event against Cody Rhodes for the WWE title.
You're going to have to take a lot of pain, and I mean, what
Seth Rollins just kicking the leg out of Finn Balor's leg there. Oh, just tied up Finn's leg around that middle rope. Just pulling on it at a horrible angle there.
On 3 different occasions. This is Finn's first action since he was taken out in a street fight last month. The hands of Damian Priest, who's now over on Friday Night SmackDown.
Now, Finn has started kind of taking over as leader of Judgment Day after kicking Damian Priest out for being a leader. A lot of drama over there, obviously.
Seth Rollins running to the outside, holds in his stomach. Finn Balor with a shoulder tackle from behind, pushes Seth into the ring apron. It reminds me of the story between Jose Canseco, the baseball player, told once. He texts his wife by mistake using the phone number he got, so his missus could call and text it. Oh God, that's not the mistake you want to be caught in, is it? That's actually one of the baseball names that I actually know. I couldn't tell you what he looked like, but Jose Canseco is a name that I have heard and I've remembered. If I had to name 5 baseball players ever, so Jose Canseco, Babe Ruth, Mike McGuire. No, hang on. No, Mike McGuire was my old hairdresser. Mark McGuire was the baseball player. Barry Bonds. Oh my gosh, can't think of one more. The kid from Rookie of the Year. He was also on The Simpsons once. That's probably why I know his name. Oh my God, yeah. That's one of my favourite Simpsons episodes. Oh, who was the Jaw? Mr. Burns, where he kept telling one of the baseball players to shave his sideburns. Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, shave those sideburns. Seth Rollins just about beats the count. Yeah, I don't think I could have named 5 baseball players. That's terrible.
Finn Balor could easily see himself going to Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, we mentioned it before. There's no love lost in this rivalry. The 11th.
I know I should have said Pete Rose. How did I forget Pete Rose? A wrestling connection as well.
Seth was the world champion that he could never quite knock off Rollins to win the title. Now again, targeting the ribs of Seth Rollins, who just is screaming.
Don Mattingly was so over the sideburns. It was stupid because the owner of his actual team had had arguments over Don's facial hair. Oh wow, okay, so they actually played into real life. That's amazing. Oh, I loved that episode. What a good episode that was.
Rollins any space, any opening, not allowing him to breathe. I'm sure you've had cracked ribs in your football career.
Absolutely not. I played a position where you didn't get hit.
I was trying to put you over.
I appreciate you doing that. If I cracked a rib, I'd cry. Seth Rollins potentially has a cracked rib.
Homer is now actually in the Baseball Hall of Fame. So he should be. So he should be. Balor working over that lower back of Seth Rollins here in this main event of tonight's episode.
100% on that left side.
Again, dominating the World Champion is Balor. Final opportunity to qualify for the Chamber and join the field of 5. Will it be Balor or Rollins?
Oh, there we go. We're finally back.
On Netflix, so live in Charlotte, sold out tonight. Elimination Chamber qualifying matchup, Rollins and Balor. The winner will join John Cena, Logan Paul.
It's crazy. I could probably name more baseball or films around baseball that I like or loved, especially as a kid, than actual baseball players. So, The Sandlot, which I watched a couple of years ago. I forgot how much I liked that. Rookie of the Year. Watched that so many times as a kid. What else did I watch? Obviously, there's like Field of Dreams. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that. A League of Their Own, the Tom Hanks Madonna film. Okay, I'm at 4 again here. I'm sure there was something else I was going to say. Baseball film. I don't think basketball counts. It's another baseball film that I would have seen. For the Love of the Game. I know that title, but I don't know if I've ever seen it. Oh, Finn went for his finisher there. Oh, Rollins came back with a rolling elbow. Big chop from Finn Balor. Step up Enziguri from Seth. Oh, the Pele kick.
Pele kick there after the step up Enziguri. Couple boots to the face from the boys fighting for the Elimination Chamber spot.
Oh, it's going to bug me now. I'm sure there's another baseball film in back of my head somewhere that I'm trying to think of. Baseball films. Moneyball, Knuckleball, The Rookie, Fastball. Oh, Benchwarmers. I do remember that.
Rollins with the right hand, Balor blocked. Here comes Seth now. Starting to build some momentum.
Wait, hang on. For the Love of the Game, starred Kevin Costner, and Field of Dreams was Kevin Costner as well, wasn't it? Or am I mistaken there? Ah, Kevin Costner in 2 different baseball films there. Okay. Rookie of the Year, Sandlot, yeah. I remember those ones. Kevin Costner. Oh, he did 3 baseball movies. It's obviously his sport then, I guess. Oh, the crowd are all getting their phones out here with the lights, kind of like the fireflies that Bray Wyatt used to have. Got a roll up from Finn Balor, only a 2 count. Oh wow, that's a cool way to get into the buckle bomb there. I haven't seen that entry before. Seth Rollins up to the top rope. Oh, went for that frog splash. Oh, I thought Finn Balor was going to steal one there. He got his knees up.
What a perfect reversal from Finn Balor. This is why both these men are so deserving.
So that frog splash attempt from Seth Rollins. Finn managed to get the knees up and roll him up. We got a "This is awesome" chant from the crowd.
Incredible match. Rollins, bad ribs and all, threw caution into the wind as he delivered a frog splash that Balor countered and almost picked up the victory. Finn on a bad leg. Rollins with bad ribs. Both men giving everything they have.
Finn Balor really attacking those ribs now of Seth Rollins.
And again, back to the midsection. Back to the knee for Seth Rollins.
So the story of this match is Seth Rollins is going after Finn's knees, and Finn's going after the midsection of Seth Rollins. Oh, he's got a fist fight in the middle of the ring now. Going blow for blow. Who's going to be the first one to falter here? Oh, Finn. Oh. Finally, the sling blade there. Oh, Finn Balor went for that missile drop kick, shotgun drop kick even. Oh, sharpshooter in the middle of the ring.
Seth Rollins can punch his ticket to Elimination Chamber in Canada with a sharpshooter. And Balor trying to make it.
Oh, Finn went to the middle. No, he couldn't get to the ropes. Well, Seth managed to pull out a pedigree though. Oh, that was like 2.9 that kick out. That was so close. The crowds are not happy with that. Got a refuse sack chant. Never heard that chant before.
Seth is disappointed, understands that could have been his chance. That was his chance to get to Elimination Chamber, get a step closer to WrestleMania.
I mean, what the hell happened?
Referee said it was 2 3/4. Seth said, well, that's what I think about you.
Well, Seth not happy at the ref at all. Give him the second gesture there. Oh, Seth took too long. He was going for that curb stomp. Finn Balor manages to attack Seth Rollins coming in. Finn going up to the top rope, caught by Seth.
Hanging on for dear life there, Seth freaking Rollins.
Man, this has been a war. Absolute war for an opportunity.
Well, Seth going for off this top rope. Oh, he got caught. Seth Rollins jumps all the way to the top. Oh. Wow, Finn managed to block it though. Seth Rollins took a really nasty looking landing there. There it is. Coup de grace. Double foot stomp from the top. Oh, he's been rolled up. Oh. Oh, we got a crossface from Finn Balor. Is Seth going to be able to get to that bottom rope? Oh, Finn Balor wisely rolls through. No. Seth Rollins managed to get out though. Hit the curb stomp. And there it is. Seth Rollins going to the Elimination Chamber. Pulled out the curb stomp at the last second there. I don't know how he managed to roll out and pull that off. He thought he'd won it earlier in the match. Hadn't quite done it. But he did manage to pull it out at the end. So he is got his place in the Elimination Chamber that is happening in just 1 week's time. Look at that for a lineup. Well, from I understand, rolling in wrestling is wrong and never happens. Look at that there. All former champions except for Logan Paul.
Seth Rollins thought that was it, and there was counter, crossface into a stone.
There we go. So Finn was there. He rolled through. He had the right idea, but he took too long to get up. You know what, Nick? I think within the next 2 years, Logan Paul is going to be world champion or heavyweight champion. I think he's going to do it. So that is how we're going to go off the air tonight. So Seth Rollins. I mean, I think everybody predicted Seth Rollins was going to win tonight. I feel like he'll be a multi-time champion. I think he will as well, to be honest. Let's close Netflix now so it stops playing in the background. Yeah, not a bad episode tonight. Not my favourite Raw that we've had in the last couple of months. I've seen better. It wasn't the worst, I don't think. Maybe out of all the ones that we've had since the Netflix, this one is the least memorable, I think is fair to say. Yeah, I don't think there's probably not a lot to go back to on this episode, put it that way. But yeah, not bad again. Right, as always, I always rush off after these live streams because it is now 3:30 in the morning. I've got work in the morning, so I only get a couple of hours sleep, which is a nightmare. But yeah, thank you for tuning in again tonight. We've got the subscribers up to 3648 during the stream tonight, so thank you for watching along with us. As always, we are here every Monday and every Wednesday doing these live streams. Tomorrow night we have a very special interview coming up on the channel. It is all uploaded, all ready to go. That will be at some point tomorrow evening, I would have thought. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we will see you soon. Bye guys.